looking into the air vents like usual. She was tired and it was upsetting her, so she went to get her parents and have him sent to bed. On her way, she noticed Timmy was still sound asleep in his room. The talking had to be coming up from the vent all on its own. They said Timmy would sometimes steal food from the house and take it out into the woods. When he was caught, he said he had a treehouse, but they never saw it if it existed. They'd sometimes wake up and find him staring at them in the middle of the night. They had to start locking their doors. They would whine to their parents to send him away all the time, but they were careful not to do it when Timmy was around because, despite everything, they didn't want to be mean. One time he asked them why they wanted him sent away. They couldn't figure out how he'd heard. He was living with them for nearly 6 months when something happened that changed him. They didn't know what it was, but he stopped all of the weird behavior all at once. He wouldn't talk to anyone, he hardly ate. Then one day he just ran away. Police looked for him, but they had no evidence of any kind to go on, so the case went nowhere. They also said years later, when his house burned down, pictures of the fire appeared in the local newspaper. People talked about it for weeks because, in the picture, the smoke looked just like the devil, horns and everything. The cousins tried to find the newspaper in their closets, but neither of them could. I include that part not because I believe in a horned devil that appears in smoke. I think it's interesting that his cousins thought he was so creepy the devil would be in the smoke particles coming off his burning house. That's what I could find out about Timmy. Where his home was.
It's been like for like, no, it's not. It doesn't speak loud enough for it to peek up.
After Dad left that night, I noticed my mailbox lid was up. I knew I'd closed it earlier when I checked the mail, so I looked inside. I found an envelope with a Polaroid photo inside, an old one, too. It was of me, Mom, and Dad all at the park together. This park is actually the same place where Dad grew up. The houses are mostly gone. Hyman's General Store is still there as a museum. I had to be only 4 or 5 in the picture. I don't even remember Mom going to the park.
Yes, I know it's a little dirty. Well, not dirty, but
bother to bring it to me if he had found
let's see.
He wouldn't see the value in it. I kept looking at it, wondering what it was doing there.
I've had to move my camera around and whatnot a little bit.
Time to see it. In the background, in the thick Johnson grass, there was a man crouched down and watching us. He was barely visible.
I think
couldn't make out his face or
loading is done.
I just had a vague but real feeling he meant to do us harm. I kept trying all up there not to be an alarmist. I hoped most of the strange events were coincidences.
Oh, that's what's causing. Okay.
I went ahead and called in a wellness check on my mom anyway.
I genuinely forgot
they'd want to see his phone.
why/how
Perplexing.
OBS was recording.
Know Dad pretty well.
But now I know why. It's because I forgot I set up the keybinds to
Seen him before. Dad introduced him as Kirby. Said
have
they
it
live a few houses from each other after
like
they grew up.
must have been
Kirby did most of what I expected.
3 and 4, I think it
He
is.
looked at the photograph. He checked
The
text.
to record, start and stop recording.
He decided to hold on to the photograph, just in case. But he said it wasn't likely there was anything the police could do about it. Once he was done with me,
I hope
gestured for Dad to come
with
outside.
this box
I don't think
it'll
he
get
noticed
a lot of the
Dad
stuff
told me
I
before,
need.
so he'd be back in a moment.
On my luck,
Just
probably
so
not.
many secrets lately, so I listened at the door.
If I can even get this open, that's first
Dad
off.
answered. I couldn't hear it.
That's what this is, isn't it? Sure it looks like.
Again, no audible answer.
What we did back then,
Dad interrupted.
There,
it was a long time ago. This here is
we're all set.
being stubborn and stupid, Francis.
Now, nobody ever called Dad by Francis. It was always Frank or Frankie.
Guess you're gonna see a lot more dirty stuff, but that is what a it would look like if it was on a like store shelves and whatnot.
Smart enough. We did the right
I will move this back down a little bit though.
Someone
And the booster box has 36 packs. So hopefully, out of these 36 packs, we get something good. We'll have to move a lot of these out of the way and open up one at a time. Well, I can only open up one at a time. Hopefully, I can get my secret illustration really good. I'll be super happy if I do.
Calling Mom to see if she had any insight, but there was no answer. Not unusual.
I think it's going to be Psychic. Start.
Uncle Matt next.
Coventula, Mansite, Pansage, Minum, Rorark, Minior, Simisear, Reverse Hollow Masquerade, Reverse Hollow Whisper, and Elodius.
Uncle Matt told me a lot more things happened when they were children than I'd ever hear about. Not that he wouldn't talk about them, but he didn't think he even could. Some of those things stuck with him.
Hopefully that'll be semi-decent for the piles.
Fun doing started to make him feel sick.
Actually, I should probably put the piles more up.
He even took himself to the sanitarium for a day. I had no idea about any of this. Neither did Dad, he said. He didn't want anyone to know. He started seeing a therapist after this. Something Dad would have made fun of. I don't know if it's true, but it's what Uncle Matt thought. The therapist insisted
it's a little bit better.
Too much. He agreed. What he brought with him was an old cassette tape the therapist let him keep of one of those sessions. We put it in
There we go. I think that's a little bit better.
I still have that tape.
Yes, a little bit better. Personally. I think it'll be electric. Fighting. Onyx, Nicket, Fiddle, Knackle, Counter Capture. Why is this being a little bit blurred? Masquerade, Ancient Energy Capsule. Oh, I didn't get to say the other ones, but got a Roaring Moon EX, which I'm happy for because that's what I do need. But also, hello folks. I hope you're doing well today and having a good day. I do need to find my... Oops, that's not part of this. I do need to find my sleeves though. Here we go. There's my sleeves. And this is actually, I think, the very first Roaring Moon I've actually pulled from the set. Give me 1 second to... Sorry about that.
I don't know, maybe it's just some weird friend he's got. So, I get Frankie and Flora and tell them what we're gonna do.
I wonder why it doesn't seem like it's focusing too much. Sorry for moving the camera so much, Chad. I generally don't know why it's not focusing. But yes, it is shiny. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna try this. Yes, you're gonna see a lot of my messy desk. I'm sorry for that. But I'm hoping maybe this will be a little bit better. Hopefully. And yes, I do have No Sleep Podcast in the background. Because No Sleep Podcast is the best. I think it's gonna be fire. Hey, I got one right for once. Snowrunt, Bustle, Knackle, Dottler, Zebstrika, I almost said Zebra Striker for some reason. Crocolore, Ambipom, I can't speak. Reverse Hollow Porygon, Reverse Hollow Minum, and a Hollow Feeble. All those are Pokemon. This seems to be I think a little bit better for No, I don't know. The cards just aren't, you know, coming out properly, like quality wise, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's because of the camera that I'm using or what. Well, mind you, this is a like fairly cheap camera, so that could be it. But I don't know. Psychic steel. Also, I doesn't look like anything. Nimble, Yamask, Spinda, Chinkatink, Cyclozar, Professor, Turo's Scenario, Manshao, Reverse Hollow Toadstool, Reverse Hollow Tinkaton, and then this Bertha. I'm gonna try holding one card at a time. Maybe that will be a little bit better also. Been so long since I've actually opened a lot. Yeah, this also seems a little bit weird for me, having a horror podcast opening Pokemon cards. But yeah, it is what it is. Grass. Psychic. Oh. We have a full art in here. So we have Toxel, Vipard, Wimpod, Elekid, Snorlax doll, Tinkaton, Durant, Reverse Hollow Honedge, Reverse Hollow Wuchen. Oh! Iron Hands! I'm actually happy for that. What the heck? This is instantly going into the sleeve. I know a few people that actually want to build Iron Hands decks, but this one is definitely not going into any form of trading. If I were to pull a second one somehow, would still be debatable if I actually decided that, hey, I'm gonna put this, like, give this away to trade or whatever, or not. But most likely, I don't think it would be. I think it would be one of those I'd potentially try and use it for a deck if I decided to build another electric deck. You know what? Since we did electric. Oh, we got another one. Let's go. Tandemouse, Dweeble, Whismer, Dewblade, Rika. I want my secret illustration of Rika. Screamtail, Professor Sada's Vitality, Future Boost Energy Capsule, Reverse Hollow Feebas, and 2A Lokix. I really hope these 36 get me my Rika. If not, I will cry. I really want my Rika. Just because I like the art. It's not really that, I don't think really that playable, like useful for playable. Also, I didn't even say energy, but that's fine. But I just want it. Tinkatuff, Rubbish, Crustal, Onyx, Earthen Vessel, Medical Energy, Steenie, Reverse Hollow Elekid, Reverse Hollow Elekid, Reverse Hollow Crustal, into a Hoopa EX, which I believe I already have a Hoopa EX, but I will double check that. What if we try this? I'm honestly just trying to figure out what way will actually show, like, make the cards. To Lost Translot. which way is best for showing the cards in all their glory. And I honestly have no idea. Hey, what she knows. Dark. Ooh, we're up to 3 now. Surskit, Magby, Flamigo, Oregon, Minior, Crocolore. This does not seem like it's turning out well. Tulip, Reverse Holo Charcadet, Reverse Holo Blitzel, Tilia Velvetzel. So far, I think my best one has been the Iron Hands and the Roaring Moon. Some of these packs are just being super difficult. I'm guessing Lost Psychic. No, it's really big.
That's it. That's all that's on the tape. Uncle Matt listened to the whole thing with me with his head down. He told me he really doesn't remember it happening that way.
Little,
He said he was
Knackle,
sure he told me the truth.
Nimble,
Hear this.
Flyscore,
I think Uncle Matt was so
Absol,
traumatized by what happened.
Simisage,
I don't blame him.
Toxel,
Matches up with the story.
Reverse Holo Toxel, Reverse Holo Parasoli,
Matt didn't know who the
and
guy
an
was or
Iron.
what happened to him. But if he was with Matt and Timmy was with Dad, that guy couldn't have been involved in what happened to Flora any more than what Timmy was. Or at least it's not very likely. It's funny, the way things happen all at once. Like, you'll never have heard an old song, then suddenly you'll hear it 3 times in one day. Well, after Uncle Matt left, Mom called. She wanted to know what I'd called for. I told her about what I'd overheard Dad and Kirby saying. She said she never wanted to believe it, but it must be true.
Fighting. I know we just had fighting in around the house, so it's edge. But we tried.
She told me isn't what I'd expected at all. She said, a long time ago,
Now we have Bernardo Correal,
when they found him living in the walls.
Toad School.
He
Give me a
had
sec.
no family, no friends. After they determined he was harmless, they released him. He wandered through the woods for days. He wandered so far back he got lost and was thirsty and hungry. Then he found a house. He thought it was strange for a house to be in the middle of the woods. He needed food and water. An old man came to the door and let him in. He had no idea how long he was in there. Something bad happened in that house, so he ran and ran as far away from the house as fast as he could go. He ran
Maybe that? I genuinely have no clue. I'm just trying to really find a
Some of the children in
good
town would
way.
talk to him and bring him sandwiches because he made them feel
Vanillite,
like a good ghost.
Charcadet,
One lonely boy
Dondozo,
gave him a place to stay,
Shanto,
showed him music, and got him
Garbodor,
everything he wanted.
Reverse
He
Holo
thought Timmy knew the
Definivest.
tricks he'd learned,
Oh!
hiding and listening,
Oh my gosh!
all the things he'd learned from the house in the woods.
This is one card I
He got
90% sure a lot of people are wanting to try and pull.
did anything
Is the secret illustration red golden go.
tried to hide himself
Also,
as much
please
as
don't
possible.
fall.
But when Flora disappeared, people noticed him. They figured out he'd been staying with Timmy.
Oh,
They figured he did something.
I'm
to
s-
Flora.
that is a good
Flora
point.
had said about seeing a man in the woods,
That
and he remembered the voice
is
in the
almost a
voice.
bad
He
thing to
wound up
happen.
everyone against the man, so he hid even more. He hid well enough that everyone just thought he was gone. When he thought they'd
There.
forgotten about it,
Please stay.
he figured he could go back to normal.
Oh,
He hadn't forgotten. Dad said
full art
he got
or
everything
secret
down to bed,
illustration
chased him all the way to
art
Dad's house.
or rare
Dad followed him under
gold
the
and
house. When he thought he'd cornered him, he
Damn.
fell through a hole in the floor. It took him right under Dad's bed. Dad saw there were trinkets and bedding under there. The man had been sleeping right under him all along. Dad was so mad he dragged the man out. They beat him up. When they'd done beating him, they burned him up. And when they'd done burning him, they buried him. They never talked about it since. They agreed. They just did what they had to do.
Water. The Mask. Spinda. Tinkaton. Tandemos. Norman. Earthworm. Toadscroll. Reverse Hollow Loudred. Oh, Reverse Hollow Low Kicks and a Hollow Kingdom. The reason I got confused with the low kicks is because I thought it was the hollow. I'd be like, did I miss a reverse hollow? But it's just because it doesn't look like a hollow at first.
She told me I shouldn't have done that. She said I was
I'm sorry for the chat.
She wasn't even at her home. She was on a business trip. I guess this whole thing has made me bolder. The next day, I confronted Dad about what Mom told me. I asked him if it was true.
Where did you hear that?
Mom said it. I'll never forget this for the rest of my life. He placed his hands on my shoulder like he'd only done once.
I think something that I quickly ate
The life advice I'd need after
started to go bad. Because I am coughing a lot, which I normally don't do.
She's not from our town.
The way he said it, like he knew
It's actually causing me to tear up.
wrong.
It's that bad for coughing.
He brushed it off as Mom being a major B.
I
think there was something.
You're okay, Jay.
I still don't know if the story was true or
I'm just apparently dying over here.
You won't
So it's
find out
fine.
either. I did get a response from the wellness
Um,
check. They were let into Mom's house by a house.
Oh.
The sitter said she was in the home for a week and there's nothing to worry about.
Well,
The officer who called me
we
said
have
running a trace
a secret illustration rare,
thing wasn't sitting
or secret illustration art, something, I don't know.
something I
Golden Go.
Mom left.
We have a
Called
Hoopa,
Mom
which isn't really all that cool.
on and how it's been
Yeah, I think it's just something I tried to eat quickly. Just I think it might have disturbing, going bad or something.
I have a job, friends,
We got a full art Iron Hands
lies,
and a Roaring Moon.
yes.
All cards that people want to pull,
She said she would
whether
fight
it's
for me.
for decks
Then we'd get with my dad and talk.
or just in general.
I told her she didn't have to do that.
Also, I don't remember if I said energy or not, but
She and Dad
whatever.
still hate each other. She told me she
Swablu.
still loves Dad and always has. It just had
They are nice looking cards.
she couldn't accept
I know of at least one person that wants to get build a Iron Hands deck.
her happiness in life was
I think it's because of its secondary attack. Let me just double check.
to make me feel better. It did make me feel better.
Yeah, it's by its secondary attack of Ampy very much,
She
which
was never the most emotional person.
I don't know why it's being super
Good fit for Dad. 'Cause you have to be thick
not
skins to be around.
nice. My camera, I mean.
She said she'd see
But
us
Ampy very much pretty much says if your opponent in Pokemon is knocked out by damage from this attack, take one more prize cards.
what she was referring
Prize
to,
card.
but she
So pretty much instead of having a
I called
say
her
like
dad right away.
Pansear be a one prize card,
Like, couldn't be
they would get it as two.
She'd be arriving in time.
Wiglet,
As I
Blipbug,
this wasn't
TM Evolutions, Durant,
for the reasons I
Slitherwing,
Turns out
Reverse Hollow Durant, Reverse Hollow Miltank,
I
and we got another Goldango. What the heck?
Not at all. Telling the story reminded him of her.
We actually get in quite a lot of cards.
She'd sent him a message.
And
a while back.
I'm not even halfway through my
He was
box.
just too busy to write her back and then forgot.
Like,
So happened they made dinner plans.
I still have this much from one pile, and then we still have the other
Hadn't really
half.
done
Like,
much with relationships after he and Mom divorced.
we still have all of these to go through as well.
Often he'd meet a woman
And so far, we've gotten that many.
who seemed to like him
I think that's pretty good
enough to introduce her to me.
so far.
Something would always
I'm really hoping to get my secret illustration rare, though, Rika,
probably internalized.
personally.
It was pretty much his fault, though. Sonia accused him of calling her in the middle
Fighting.
of the night and telling her
Water.
plans. I overheard that fight. I remember one of the things was, "You'd be so much better without bones." And that
Thought I
you
saw
were pulling
something,
her
but I
jelly
wasn't
fish.
sure. Dweeble,
I knew Dad would.
Whismer,
It was
Beyblade,
something so
Surfskit,
trivial in a million years.
Screamtail, TM De-Evolution,
Started to notice things in her house
Explode,
she was asleep.
Reverse Hollow
Only
Apom,
when she started seeing
Reverse Hollow Duet, Honedge, I can't English,
because she heard
and a Hollow Steelix.
She looked out into the kitchen and saw him staring into the fridge. The store was still open, but she couldn't see him anymore.
Honestly, I'm happy that we got some
To keep it down and close the fridge door.
pulls though.
What the
That's
hell's
pretty
going
good.
He was still lying in bed, right beside her. She wouldn't have anything to do
Grass.
with
Electric.
that. Parker was my favorite of all Dad's girlfriends.
Gligar.
She was the
My
dumbest.
Coco.
She
Snow
liked
Ranch.
traveled a lot.
Bone
Knew
Edge.
about all different countries.
Serathorn.
She talked about
Curse
things
Duster.
she was
Orbeetle.
talk to her when
Reverse
she
Hollow
was
Knackle Stack. Reverse Hollow Norman.
get to it.
Into a Hollow Shenpao.
One night she had an accident while driving out to a remote stretch that leads to
I think all of my luck has been used in the first, like,
She died
20,
later
not
in
20,
the hospital
first,
with
like,
complications.
10, 15-ish
It
packs.
didn't seem important at the time, but now I remember Dad wondering why she'd been driving out that way anyway, and her sister yelling at Dad that he told Parker to meet her. There were other incidents. I probably don't know
Psychic.
them all. But this one, back when I got Dad
Magby.
cute,
Amigo.
2000 or something.
Porygon.
started talking.
Podacardio.
He said she hit him.
Mela. Slitherwing.
So
Gorgeist.
took a while to bang out messages.
Reverse Hollow Doublade.
After he-
Oh, into a Morpeko and a Hollow Deoxys.
all pictures of
That's a nice one. Look at the Angie boy. I don't believe I have this one.
I traced the account as
So,
best I
like,
could, and it got me to an address
That's really
at a
good.
general store out in the national park.
The Hungy Angie
Just
boy.
wanted to drop it. So we did. Anyway, with so much bad luck in love, I guess I was happy.
I will, of course, also
Sure, we
post
were forever. It was just
a better picture in the Discord as well of my polls,
I couldn't tell him that.
because I know that my camera is being,
While I waited around
temperamental
for
with
the
actually
call,
showing the cards
decided to
in
search
good
my house,
quality.
polls, betting,
Um,
I don't think that's paranoia at
Fire.
this point.
Hey, that makes 4, I believe, that I've actually gotten. Anyway, we have a Horsey, Joltik, Natsu, Remoraid, Cloth, Orthworm, Absol, Reverse Hollow Tentacruel, Reverse Hollow Natsu, to a Groudon.
I never believed anything would be there.
And actually, speaking about Horsey,
Just big enough for
I actually evolved my,
I got my flashlight and my machete. I was so
I can't remember its middle evolution,
my head in.
into a Kingdra.
The space was only wide enough for a very slim man to stand, very stiff.
Yeah, I am sorry though. I don't know why my camera is being so
Bedroom.
temperamental with, making it turn out
Staring into the
good.
dark behind my fridge. What would
But I will definitely take a picture of all of the
then I saw the dark
good pulls that I got.
my face on it. Just looking made me feel uncomfortable.
Okay, well, I spoiled that, but we have an Iron Jagulus as our reverse, or our hollow, sorry.
I'd only made that
Toadscroll,
saw
Vanillite, Charcadet,
seeming
Swablu.
smaller doll.
I hate Tatsugiri.
Picture of someone who just
Vanillux, Definitive Vest, or Defiant
I don't
Vest,
know what evil should
Reverse
be.
Hollow Aegislash,
I just
and
knew
Reverse
the
Hollow
face
Flicker.
made me feel like evil was there. I learned my lesson. I immediately called the police and requested Detective Kirby. When he got on the line, before I had a chance to speak, he asked me if I was okay and if I was alone. I answered yes to both questions. I wanted to know why. He said he'd been about to call me. He said he'd just gotten word from the police department in my mom's town. He hesitated. I figured they found someone broke into the
Last
house
pack
with a
of
letter.
Pile
What
1.
they had to say was a lot worse than that. They'd
Why you
found
hate them?
what
I
they
hate
believed
Tatsugiri so much because that's like my,
area.
what feels like 20th one.
So remote, it was
I have far too many of them, and
I assured her
it's
that
just,
whoever I found was not my mother.
it's like me trying to open these
She
packs.
was on her way.
Ugh.
The line went silent. I insisted that I be allowed to make an identification so they could
I
find
do
us.
want to thank the place that I actually bought these from. It's a place that I usually go do
For over
my tournament. They like Pokemon card tournaments,
confirmed it was her.
which is just like a few towns over from, not a few towns, it's like next town over from me.
I hung
Uh, like they just have a lot of like Pokemon card stuff in stock, and I'm just very happy that my was actually buy from them. Also,
No
psychic apparently.
idea how to process this information. If someone tells you the
Okay,
sky
we have
is
a
brown,
Pumpkaboo.
is sweet, do you accept it?
We
I've been speaking
can we
to
only
my
get
mom
the
every
one
2
form,
weeks
or
for the
can we
last
get
several
final V?
years anyway.
I believe it's only the one form, sadly.
Personality,
Zubat,
until the last few days.
Purloin,
If she was dead,
Gimmighoul,
who was I speaking to all this time?
Simisear,
It had to.
Crobat,
I know my mother's own voice. her
Roark,
mannerisms. She knew
Reverse
everything
Hollow
my mom said.
Flamigo, Reverse Hollow
So,
Pumpkaboo, and
I wonder
Zacian.
about this Detective Kirby character. Maybe he wasn't on the level. He seemed to have a
I really
strong
hate
hold
that my
over
camera,
Nicole
like,
and Francis like
it looks semi-fine here, but when I bring them up close, they just go like blurry.
He told me the trace on the phone had come back. All calls from that phone were coming from my own town. Moreover,
Trying to
the phone
figure
was
out
registered to a local address.
where's the
I
best.
felt an emptiness inside.
Like, you can read what it says, kind of, but like, I don't know, it's just annoying. Also, please again forgive my mess. My desk is not fun.
It was confirmed. But I already knew.
I like them, they're interesting, but their shinies is just terrible. Like, the one form is pretty much literally just one of the other forms is not shiny.
I hope this meant he was already with Betty and was I decided to
Electric?
Betty Coffin, so I
Yes.
could call her and reach him that way.
Well, I already saw this, we have a Wushen.
Line phone
I wasn't trying to do that.
landline,
Artillery,
just in case.
Golbat,
Maybe someone in her house.
Larry,
The young son
Yamask,
phone. She sounded
Counter Catcher,
excited to get a
Absol,
been waiting.
Masquerena,
Myself
Reverse Hollow Chi-Yu, and a Reverse Hollow
because my dad was dating her and it was
Vidnox.
Is this some kind of joke?
I almost lost my temper, but she explained first.
My mother has been missing for a week, sir.
I called Detective Kirby back. I told him he had to get to Dad's right away because he was in trouble. In as succinct a manner as possible, I told him what I knew. I was hyperventilating. I don't know how he understood half of it. I'm so glad he listened and believed me.
I'm
I
partially running out of hope,
got in my car
but I want to
rushed to
hope.
Dad's. The lights were on. That's a good sign.
Psychic.
The front door was unlocked. I walked in. I heard music.
Gligar,
I recognized the
Blipbug,
song.
Quakeoko,
Darren's Dream Love.
Onedge,
I'd never
Snorlax Doll,
anything but country.
Tinkaton, Durant, Reverse Hollow Flittle,
Maybe she had come to
Reverse Hollow Luxurious Cape, and a Shin.
I called out for him, but he didn't answer. Dad always had such amazing hearing. Even at his age, he could hear way better than me. And he was a great dad. I haven't always made him sound great, but he was a hero, you know? And I knew something was wrong when he didn't answer.
Ow.
I searched everywhere downstairs. The damn song kept playing in a loop. It wasn't even coming from Dad's stereo. I went upstairs next. The song started over just as I got to the top. When I got to Dad's bedroom,
Steel.
I saw where the music was coming from.
I didn't see that, so it's
It
fine.
was on his bed.
Surskit, Whismur, Flamigo, Porygon, Ancient Energy Capsule, Earthworm, Professor Turo's Scenario, Reverse Hollow Zipstrika, Reverse Hollow Jirachi, and an Iron Jugular Hollow.
I felt control of my bladder near slipping. I even screamed when I heard something.
I swear if I have to buy
But I heard
like
him say
the entire shop out of booster boxes, I would cry. And if I still didn't get it after that much, I would really cry.
all I saw was an eye at first, looking at me through a hole in Dad's
I really do
eyes.
want to get that secret
The officer,
illustration.
Detective Kirby,
Rare
with
though,
guns.
Rika.
I pointed to the box.
Please help fund my
and
addiction.
reached out and set the needle back to the
Please
beginning
don't.
of the song.
Please keep money.
They demanded the man get out.
Horsey,
Started making
Dweeble,
awful sounds.
Joltik,
I never heard
Loudra,
anything like it.
Earthen Vessel. I feel like we have something.
And one
Medical
infernal
Energy,
scream.
Steenie. Okay, it's not a full art. Reverse Hollow Mienfao, A Pump.
It was the man I'd seen at the building site. The weirdo that shouted at me. The same one that gave me chills before. He was wearing a dress and a wig with some smeared makeup and a bloodied nose, but it was the same man.
I'm sorry.
Stands to look at the creature.
I had something. I had a fire, dust, or something flying in my mouth. Not the Rika I want specifically, but I am so happy I at least got a full art Rika. Oh my gosh. I am so happy for this. Oh. I have hope. My hope has been reignited.
They took him away.
If I can get a full art Rika, I have a chance to still pull my secret art rare Rika, or illustration rare Rika.
Rest only came when I passed out.
Oh my gosh, my baby.
They found
One of my baby cats has come
the
home.
address my mom's cell phone was registered to was the same house where Dad took photos. Betty
Fighting.
must have called him out.
Steal. Down.
He'd been stabbed in the neck
Magby.
times.
Cedra, that's what it was. I evolved my Cedra into a Kingdra, so I need one. I think it's just a Corselia? Corselia? It's a regional form. Regional Pokemon in Pokemon Go that I need, and I have my Johto Dex done, which I'm happy for. Vanillite,
That put me out
Watercordio,
for a while.
Yenshao, Rika, Gorgeist, Reverse Hollow Cedra, Reverse Hollow Horsey, and a Steelix Hollow.
For Dad's sake. After arresting that thing in my dad's house, police combed our old house, my dad's. They found material that's helped to shed some light on the events I've described earlier. Scraps of paper, a journal of sorts, photographs combined with additional information from others who grew up with Dad. This is how I believed it all fit together. Okay, let's start at the beginning. A schizophrenic was released from the sanitarium, which was really an asylum. He wandered the woods until he had some kind of episode back there.
Finally.
He came out in the little town of Grand Grieve. Chad Froy, since I have.
Oh, I think I definitely get some rest after.
He went around convincing children to bring him food, like the peanut butter and sugar.
Psychic?
And
Fighting.
at Timmy, he even got a place to stay.
Remoraid, Funkaboo, Zubat, Natsu, Gliscor, Absol, Simisage.
Family that lived a few houses down.
Okay, it's not. I know it's not the card I want, but we have something. Reverse Hollow Nacli
Dad was handsome.
into an Orbeetle and a
So
Palkia.
he got Chad to ask Flora.
Look at the little Beetle. Look how adorable he is.
When Timmy's parents found
He's
out
adorable,
about
little
squad
Beetle.
in their home, though, they got mad. They never beat Timmy, they just yelled at him. Then they tried to kick Chad out. So Chad and Timmy killed his parents. Police first found the bloodstains in the house and then the bodies.
We definitely are getting quite a decent amount of cards, so for the binder.
Dad, Matt, and Flora while they slept. Flora and
Now, I just need my secret illustration recap. I'm gonna keep saying that until I pull it or something, preferably pull. Grass. Hey! Swablu, Pansear, Nickit, Gliagar, Professor Sada's Vitality, yet another Tatsugiri, Dondozo. Also, I never realized how much you need just to use this attack. You need 5 energy. Reverse Hollow Gliscor, Reverse Hollow Artillery, into a a Hollow Zekrom. My brain just died on me for a moment. Alright. Please have good cards. Electric? Dark. Purloin, Yinfao, Ferroseed, Gibble, Norman, Orthworm, Toadscroll, Reverse Hollow, Ferroseed, Reverse Hollow Charcadet, into a card that just decided it wanted to go flying away. But it was a Garchomp EX. Pretty good, pretty good. I don't need the Garchomp EX though, sadly. So it's going to be one of those 90% going into trade binder for some older stuff, preferably. When I say older stuff, I'm meaning maybe just like last two set, like anything from Scarlet and Violet or early, or not, yeah, no, late, I don't know right English, but like anything from the past few Sword and Shield sets. Blipbug, Fuecoco, Honedge, Horsey, Tulip, Meluza, Chantal, Reverse Hollow Nimble, Reverse Hollow Absol into a Volcanion Hot.
My dad, on the other hand, grew up, moved on. He met a beautiful gymnast and married her. That's where I come in.
Honestly, though, I think I'm gonna,
Happy family, from what I understand.
after everything is paid for,
That made mom and dad resent each other.
probably gonna be one of those buy myself a Christmas gift,
Custody. Mom went back west.
which I'll get early because I'm buying it for myself.
Long after mom was out of the picture.
I don't. My brain hurts too much to try and guess energies at the moment.
Dad and Uncle Matt, it terrified
Ancore, Blitzel,
that I could end up
Bone
disappearing
Sweet,
Flora. It's just about the
Feebas,
only
Screamtail, another De-Evolution,
after I
Explode,
out the lights.
a Reverse Hollow Bonnet,
While I stayed
Brute Bonnet, Reverse Hollow Wimpod.
they spent all
Yes!
place they
Ah, it's not the one I want, but still, an Iron Valiant. Iron Valiant's one of the card, the secret illustration rare, or yeah, rare. Of Iron Valiant is one that I really want because it's also pretty, just like the Rico. Oh, but yes, I'm happy. I'm getting so many cards I need slash want.
Now, since this man probably murdered Timmy's parents, he
Oh, I feel I'm doing good.
years later,
It's bringing my hopes up of actually being able to pull the cards I really want.
whoever it was, he figured
The full art Rika gives me hope to get the Rika, the secret illustration Rika, and the Iron Valiant gives me hope to either pull the gold Iron Valiant, the full art Iron Valiant, or even the secret illustration rare Iron Valiant.
he did something to sabotage
Dweeble,
his relationship.
Joltik, Loudra, Remoraid, Garbodor, Future Energy Capsule,
Pictures of
Screamtail, Reverse Hollow Slithering, Reverse Hollow Liepard, into a Cheater.
adapted to being a shadow in our lives. Maybe he imagined he was something more. After a while, this wasn't enough to satisfy.
6. After this pack, we will have 6 left.
Be her for a year. I think this gave him
So I have
what he really wanted.
pretty much 7 chances to try and pull any of the cards I really want before it becomes I'm gonna need to buy more pack booster boxes. Apom, Galvantula, Mantike, Pansage, Mela, Slithering, Gourgeist, Reverse Hollow Mask, Reverse Hollow Toadstool into a Hollow Egg Slash.
When I let him, Mom, know that I was investigating these events, I think it made him feel more important in our lives. But I think
This is pack number 6.
becoming aware of him was ruining his illusion
Or
that he really wasn't
30, I guess. No, 31.
When he started talking to me as Mom, telling me Dad had to make a choice, I
Pumpkaboo,
expected Dad to
Zubat,
see as Mom
Natsu.
fall in love. Betty Coffin's body was found. He killed her just to seduce my dad into meeting him. The choice was between Betty or Mom. Because Dad chose Betty,
I hope to, but
he ran
probably
back to
not.
Dad's house and into the
Furloin,
where he'd been living
Iron
for
Bundle, Ferrothorn,
music, makeup,
Curse Duster,
supposed to be for
Reverse Hollow Spindle, Reverse Hollow Mantike into a Tinglu.
chosen her. At least
Knowing my luck, though,
what made the
my
best
probably self
one very important
Christmas gift.
that's wrong. A part that makes a lot
One,
of
it'll be a lot of money.
sense at all.
And 2,
Detective Kirby told me they weren't able to
I'm just
identify the man.
hope I can actually get,
However,
like, after paying bills and rent and food and whatever,
this man
I can get it.
not Timmy Jean.
There we go, my stuff.
was a resident at a
Minum,
home over
Snowrunt,
300 miles away,
Bustle,
where he's been
Nacli,
He's practically a
Vanillux, Defiant Vest, Reverse Hollow Tulip, Reverse Hollow Garbagor, and Golisopod.
His prints aren't in the
I'm gonna keep saying Gur to Tatsugiri because I don't want any more Tatsugiri. That's like my 20 billionth one.
He hasn't spoken since that night.
This is pack 4,
Prisoners avoid him like they're afraid.
so we have 4 packs left.
Just
I
that
really hope I can actually
they're right.
get another, at least 1 or 2 more.
And there's one last thing. Something I can't say connects to anything else.
Yinfo,
Something to do with
Pharaoh Seed,
Timmy.
Panpour, it looked like something, I think.
It's somehow
Gibble, Orbeetle,
from an old
Cloth,
romance.
Luxurious Cape,
Game warden at the
Gibble Reverse Hollow,
used to be.
Deoxys Reverse Hollow,
Over the
into a
years,
Milotic Hollow.
stories
I was sadly mistaken.
from not too long ago stands out.
Well, when I say it'll cost a lot,
Tell it to me.
I'm meaning that literally.
A couple from out of town was in the area.
It will actually cost
Connects to
a
the
lot.
catch and trade.
Even with me using
They decided to do
my
an off-trail hunt.
member points or reward points, whatever,
Untouched woods back there.
it'll still cost a lot because it's only like $12 that's being taken off of it. Store credit, there we go.
Their compass wasn't working at all. Their phones had no signal, of course. They were lost. That deep in, the woods were dense. And the sun was starting.
Okay, it's not a full art or anything, it's just a normal card.
Ration.
Dottler, Toxel, Liepard,
Kept walking, hoping
Wimpod, Veluza,
but when it got dark,
Turbo Energize, Wug Trio,
the girl tells her
Reverse Hollow Brute, Iron Bundle, Reverse Hollow Zubat, into a hollow,
they weren't sure if
looks
the
like a
monster
reverse hollow bonnet.
felt eerie. He walked carefully toward it, using an emergency flashlight. They couldn't hear any traffic as they got near and saw
We are now down to our last 2 packs, which are the same packs that
real house,
we had during the
but no cabin or shack.
ETB bundle, I believe.
On the house,
Mind you, I think the ETB had, I think, a little bit better pulls than this did.
first.
At least the ETB, I got a gold card.
He had a bad feeling about
Mind you, yes, I am getting full arts and whatnot, but even still, I draw up an energy, whatever.
shingled roof, wood-sided walls, curtained windows, even a front porch.
Blitzel, Bonsweet, Feebas, Apom, Cyclozar, Semiseer, Crobat, Reverse Hollow, Pansage. Oh my god, we got a Slitherwing. A full art Slitherwing. Jesus.
Help. They knocked on the only door. An older man answered the door quickly. He looked well groomed, dressed
That's my, like,
sweater.
4th, I think, full art.
The boyfriend
But now we have
bothering him explained how
Hopefully,
they were in the woods all day and his
last
house
pack
was the
back.
first they found. The man was understanding.
Hope
He
we
invited them inside and seated them in
have
his living
something
room.
good.
It was nicely decorated and toasty inside. They didn't even notice.
Yeah, we got the Slitherwing baby.
But there was a woman seated in the corner of the room. She didn't say anything.
Get
but
the dinosaur from our imagination.
the girl exchanged glances.
Still not a bargain dragon.
Uncomfortable. The man returned to the living room with a tray of tea. He
I generally don't remember how those lyrics go, but still.
poured themselves each a cup. The man
Dino
watched them
from
very
our
carefully.
imagination.
She didn't like the way he scrutinized them. The fire
Okay, well, that's a hollow knack also.
to them behind him.
Nothing probably. Elekid, Tinkatuff, Trebush, Crustal,
The guy decided
Blindside, Iron Bundle, Radar. Yeah,
roads or paths around the house.
nothing else.
So he asks how the man comes and goes. To this, he says he stays put. How about supplies?
Let us.
The man leans back in a chair.
One of my favorite Pokemon based off of one of my other favorites. That is fair enough.
They heard a strange, wet thudding noise somewhere else inside the house right then. The man doesn't.
You know what,
know,
I'll still
so
put
they pretend
the EXs into sleeves.
The guy asked the man how far from the nearest road they were. He was calculating in his head if they had enough battery to see them to it in the dark. The man answered that they were very far from any road on all sides. The girl said it was
Even
weird
though
that
I
the place
don't
was so
believe I
empty.
need
Unless
these
someone
two.
was there
Actually, I know I don't
on
need
by
the
pure
one,
chance, no one would ever
which
find
is
them.
the Garchomp, I
Couldn't be an
believe.
address after all. There was no road.
How do I know you
But
didn't come here to kill
I know Hoopa for sure. Actually, no Hoopa for sure I don't need. The Garchomp is questionable if I actually need it.
He just smoked. He excused himself and vanished around a corner into a dark hall. While they were alone, they looked around the room. There was a painting hanging over the fireplace that kept catching the guy's attention. He
Must
didn't know why. He
put
did it
all cards
It was a scene
into pile.
to a clearing. There were thick shrubs around. Now that he looked at the painting
Also,
closer,
ow, this chair is not
he swore
good
wasn't
anymore. Why do I keep sitting in it?
staring out
Oh
from
wait,
the
because I don't
shrubs,
have any other chairs.
watching the couple with a look of pure hate.
It kinda is. Also, I'm very sorry for my arm being in the middle of
Because it was warm. Taken
the
a few
wait.
gulps when they noticed the girl in the corner again. They only noticed her this time because she was shaking her head almost imperceptibly. She kept doing it, shaking her head and looking at the teacups. She became perfectly still again when the man returned. The guy tried to explain to the man that they must be going. He didn't feel well and there had been too many red flags to keep ignoring. The words that came out of his mouth were slurred and ineffectual. He passed out. When he woke up, he had an awful
Yeah.
headache. He shook his girlfriend awake as well. They realized they'd slept for some time. The guy suspected they'd been drugged, but couldn't be certain.
So we have Garchomp EX, a Hoopa EX, a Golden Go EX,
Gear was missing.
Full Art Iron Hands, Roaring Moon EX, a Morpeko Full Art, a Rika Full Art, Doubtler Full Art, Iron Valiant Full Art, or not Full Art, EX, and Slither
All led to
Full
bedrest.
Art.
The first two were empty. So was the last, but it had their gear on the middle of a child's bed. They grabbed their stuff.
Let me see if I can
The guy saw a
take
curtain
a
covering
quick
the
picture
very end.
of this.
He just had to know. He pulled it open. It was just a closet. The man and woman must have left
Okay, I think I'm definitely gonna have to take a few pictures.
his girlfriend's face. She was terrified of something. So much so she was backing away and tugging at him. He looked
We
back at
just,
the
in case
closet. The old man,
the thing pops open,
naked in the bottom of the
we
closet,
do that.
looking up at them with
I
a
don't
smile.
think it will pop open, but you never know.
But his eyes fixed on them with the most unmistakably intense rage. He started crawling out of the closet toward them on all fours and making sounds like they'd never heard any living thing make before. They ran out of the
Give it
house
wires.
straight into the woods. They moved as fast as possible, cutting themselves and tripping several times. Something in their guts kept telling them that the man was right behind them, like the man in the bushes in that horrible painting, and he was going to kill them.
There.
They finally came out of
Ow.
the dirt road, and from there slowly followed it to a real road and
But
found their way back.
I think
They told
that-
the park rangers about it.
that's definitely actually gonna have to be everything for today, since
Later, they looked
my
at the
head's
area
killing
on
me.
Google Earth.
I think I definitely need
Took them a
sleep.
while, but they spotted the clearing
For
in the woods.
My
Something deeper than they thought. As they zoomed in, the guy saw something weird in front of the house. Now, he cleaned up the image as best as he could. It was still blurry, but the couple knew what it was. The man was standing in front
I'm
of the
feeling
house
like a
and
little bit sicky, so I think it's definitely gonna be
knew they were watching.
potentially gonna go take a bath or something,
Pictures as proof.
and then I'm going to bed.
I know. There are still so
But
many
thank you again
questions.
to everybody that came out. I hope you all, even though my camera was weird, I hope you all hopefully enjoyed your
so
time
much
here.
about my mom.
And I hope to see you all
Why
next
they were
time.
arrested.